Hello, everyone, to the Basket of Beans podcast. My name is Carson. I'm going to be today's host. Today with the boys. Introduce yourselves.
I guess I'll go first. Hello, my name is Jacob, owner of Your Mom Enterprises.
We've got Kai. This one.
We got Gavin.
Nice.
Missing in action is
Your mom's
Malachi.
house.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
No, R.I.P. Malachi today.
MIA Discord hack.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll get him for the second episode. But how are we doing today, guys?
Well,
Movie.
school. So I
School.
can't really be saying much.
My semester doesn't start until tomorrow, so
I got 10 o'clock class
Lucky
tomorrow.
you.
That's always good.
10 o'clock class. What class?
Homework
Jesus.
to do, break.
Cell biology. I got an exam tomorrow.
boo.
Already? You have an exam?
Boo.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's only worth 5% of my grade. So if I do bad on it, it's not like a big deal.
Okay, well, that's good.
But I'm not like super worried about it because my other exams I'm definitely gonna do good on because I got more time to study.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Jacob, who
I'm
you
not itchy.
who you talking to, buddy?
No.
Okay, I'll do it anyway.
Okay.
I just want to make sure.
All right. Well, I guess since this is the first episode, we're just gonna kind of do a round robin thing, just kind of introduce each other or ourselves, just kind of we already said hello. Yeah.
Jacob, you back?
Yeah, he's back.
I've
He's
been
back.
back. I've been back.
You too.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. But yeah, we're just gonna go around, introduce what all we're doing since we briefly mentioned that we were in college. So I guess I'll go first.
Yeah, you are the
Like
host.
I said, I'm the host. That's right.
I'm the
That's fucking
host.
me.
That's right.
That's me.
That's all right. Yeah, like you heard, my name's Carson. I'm a film studies major. I like long walks on the beach. Movie.
Movie.
All right. Who's next?
Jacob's next. Is he
Jacob's
introduced
next.
himself second?
Oh, I guess you're right. All right. Hello, my name is Yo Mama. You already heard my name. I'm a filmmaking major, and I too like the long walks on the beach. I study at New York Film Academy. Yo.
Nice.
I'm as you already know, Kai. I'm at UNCG
What does that stand for?
University of North Carolina, Greensboro,
Hell yeah, brother.
for bio pre-veterinarian
Nice.
major.
I'm Gavin. I am at SIUE, Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. Come fucking find me.
He said D. Dawson. Get him.
And I'm getting a degree in biology and going for a pre-dental. So
Yeah, you gotta learn
Nice.
mitosis before you can say cheese.
yeah, I gotta learn to
Take that how you-
photosynthesis before I can walk, right?
Photosynthesize.
All right.
Oh, I fucking hate it.
All right. But what I've been wondering is I just want to get to know you guys a little bit better. So I'm just wondering, what was your first memory of
Of
being
ever?
born? Yeah. Like
Of birth?
you just
Oh.
popped out and you're like, that's a person.
Actually, you know what? That's funny. I do remember it being like a slide.
I remember being
It's
like, okay, so I'm gonna set the scene. Hot
don't
sunny
need-
day on the playground, right?
I'm sorry?
Steaming. They'd
Okay.
say it's moist outside with how humid it is in there.
Mhm.
Metal slide.
This
Burn
is your
grass
first.
coming
This is
out.
your first memory.
Yikes.
First memory.
Okay.
Metal slide. Oh God.
My
Metal
actual
slide.
first memory, I believe it
Oh,
would
he
be
was okay.
when I was like 4 years old.
Mm-hmm.
We were at our new house at the time because we moved when I was 3. We were 4 years old at what's it called? PetSmart, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And we were.
Kai remembers because they're twins.
Mm-hmm.
Shared
Oh,
brain.
So we're sharing first memories here. And I'm saying,
Kai, yours has to be different.
We were outside of PetSmart. We were going into our car. We had a minivan. We were going to our minivan.
That's not good.
And they had dogs out that day. They have never done this before. It was that day they had it. They had dogs out there, giving like dogs away to people that want to come get a dog, like put them up for adoption. The dogs, and we were leaving, and Kai and I were freaking out because we wanted a dog. We were like, "Wow, we want a dog. We want that dog. We want the dog." And
Give us the
we convinced
dog.
her to go get that dog, and we named her Molly because that was the only name she responded to. Her name was something, and then she was never responding to the name. And then all of a sudden, our older brother Vaughn said her name, and instantly she started coming over to us for it. Like she didn't even need to learn her name to start like actually knowing it. And we had her for 16 years, and she passed away last year.
Big sad moment. All
And that
right.
was my first memory that I ever remember getting
All
a
right.
dog.
Here's. First of all, that sounds
Okay.
straight out that episode of Phineas and Ferb when they went to go get Perry the platypus for the first time. That's exactly what you two are.
Wow, it does. Yeah.
Is that is that an episode? I remember that episode. I don't-
Okay.
I don't remember how.
All right.
but-
Time for my first memory.
Okay.
It's very vague, but
Mine
it
was
is.
not. I
As of-
remember
as of
the
all.
light of day.
Yeah,
Pat, you
you're-
remember like the light of day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking.
Shut the fuck up.
But no,
Listen here.
I've been silenced.
Alright, go ahead.
It's very vague. So kindergarten, right? Middle of Missouri. I only remember the cafeteria of the only thing I remember the school, and this is my earliest memory that I can remember. There's like one that's way earlier when I was like a baby, but like I just remember a fence gate and me being a baby, and that's it. But that's too little to give you.
Mhm.
So there, in the cafeteria, I
Is this
had
in
a
Georgia?
no. I said
No,
Missouri.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it.
God, this guy, get him out of here.
Okay, come on. Keep up.
So I had this Lightning McQueen lunchbox. Man, did it smell like shit.
Oh, they always did as a kid, didn't they? You always
They
opened it
always
up. You
did.
went, oh.
After the first couple
Just
weeks of
reeked
like
of plastic.
going through lunches in and out of that lunchbox, it just started ranking up a smell like
Yeah, it does it. It does
Like-
that as a kid too. You take such bad care of your stuff.
okay. So Gavin, you know in Demon Slayer, you know how Tanjiro has like a great sense of smell.
Oh, he'd fucking.
It would,
use that smell.
his nose would fall off because of how badly like that lunchbox had smelled.
I'm on the 6th episode. No, wait, 5th. We watched half of it today.
This ain't your episode.
Of the entertainment arc?
Mhm.
No. All right, continue.
Not sponsored.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, it smelled like absolute piss and shit. But yeah, I would eat everything that was in that lunchbox.
Of course. You're a
Yeah,
kid.
why wouldn't you? Anyways,
Exactly.
and then the other thing I remember is walking down the stairs of like exiting the building, and then after that it's like a white void. Like that's where the memory ends. So you just now walk in a white void, and like there's just like little 6 or 7-year-old me just walking in a white void somewhere in my brain.
That's how it is for mine too. Like, get the
Wow.
dog, get in the minivan. We got it. Oh no, then we got home, and then void.
Yeah, it just
It's
just
just
fades
always
from
like plot holes that are just missing.
you. my
It's like,
brain's
I'm probably
just one
not
big
even
plot
remembering.
hole.
There was
the
this
memory, like,
Futurama
but I do
episode.
remember it.
There's this Futurama episode, and it was Fry. He went back in time,
Mhm.
and he saw himself as a kid, and he could like control stuff wherever he was. So he walked into the strip club because as a kid he had never seen the strip club. He opened it and it was just white because he had never seen it before. So that reminded me of that
Aw.
episode.
I love Futurama so much.
wow.
You guys excited for the continuation that's coming out?
didn't
I
know
heard
that was
about
coming.
that.
They're
Yeah.
they're doing one. It's coming out on Hulu.
I need to watch
Dope.
Futurama. I watched a couple
It's
episodes,
so
but I
good.
didn't watch a lot.
So good.
I think I've seen it all. No, I don't remember.
It's such a good
I've
show.
seen a lot of it. Not maybe. Not
I've seen
of it.
all of Futurama. I don't remember it anymore because it's so
Yeah,
long ago.
is that-
But it
is
was
that what
it was
it
a
was? I think
very
we've
good
seen that.
show. And then
I've also seen all
then
of How I Met Your Mother, I
Disenchantment.
don't remember.
Now there's Disenchantment, which is a Futurama
the
Same
guy that
person.
made Futurama and
Same
Matt
same
Groening.
editor
Matt
and everything.
Groening.
Yeah, it's a really good show.
Disenchantment is
All
fun.
right.
It's fun. It's really good. Yeah. So my first memory.
Mm-hmm.
This is preschool, like early preschool.
Well, are you talking about besides this memory I just said?
Yeah.
I told him he had to make a different one.
Is it even
Not
sooner?
make. Remember.
Yeah,
Are you talking about the pine straw ball? Oh.
Nah,
No,
shut
you
the
have to let him
Calm
tell
down.
it.
Calm down.
Bleep that. Bleep
You have
that.
Gavin has a strike. Yeah, please. When
He
Gavin
never
says,
said that. He never
when
said
Gavin
strikes,
says
you get
when the
kicked from the
blank,
call.
it just needs to be a beep.
Gavin's gonna be blurred out for that segment. He's gonna get raced off the earth.
Exactly.
No, so
Please, I need
this
a
is
No, they're not.
I need a bleep there.
This was preschool.
This is fucking funny.
It was
Gavin.
this is like early preschool. We first memory of like school. I've got another story too after that.
I have
Okay.
so many memories
So-
from preschool.
No.
Kai,
We were-
go ahead, Kai. Go ahead.
This is like a week
That's
or two
episode
after
2.
the other
Episode
story.
2 is school memories.
Oh, really? What? Oh, shit.
Oh, then I can do a different memory
Yeah, do it.
Well, I mean, like, yeah.
because these two stories are gonna be funny. Oh, the first one's not funny, but the second one's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Just a first memory.
Just
So,
one the earliest.
It was after we got Molly.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember coming back from a Durham Bulls game. That's our AAA team up in
North
Durham
Carolina.
for baseball. And we were coming down from a Durham Bulls game. We had just had spaghetti for lunch.
Oh,
Oh,
And we
love
accidentally
some
spaghetti
kept
for
the red
lunch.
sauce on the table. We packed everything else up.
no.
And our dog Molly, while we were at the Durham Bulls game, ate all of the red sauce because he forgot to put it up. All of it.
No.
We
Yikes.
got home. We got home from that Durham Bulls game at like, I don't know, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. And we see that the red sauce is gone. We're like, okay, Molly ate it. That's not good, but she's going to be okay because it was just red sauce and meat. It's fine.
Sorry to pause, but my audacity just peaked from me sneezing.
Gavin
Oh yeah, Gavin. Fuck.
Gavin
All right.
was walking around barefoot because we had taken our shoes off.
Uh-huh.
And there's just a big pile of diarrhea.
Fucking slimy.
And he stepped, like young Gavin steps right into it and starts freaking out.
If you know young Gavin, he had the foot
My
size
mom has
about this big.
my
say it's
mom has to
average,
take
though.
care of it and like has to wipe it off. It was a
My
disaster.
toes.
No.
It was a
Oh.
it was a disaster.
It was dark in the house. We didn't even decide to turn the lights on.
Dang.
Just fucking walking around dark.
yeah,
I
it was
stepped
a
into
disaster.
something cold
I'm
and
so
slimy and
funny.
wet.
Bless you. I'm
Thank you.
so surprised that like you didn't just like slip in it and just started getting it everywhere else, like in a cartoon. Like
Like
once you slip in it, you just go
around,
like,
ew, what's on my foot? What's on my foot?
Yeah, that's a pretty shitty memory.
Jesus.
That was pretty funny. That was like not long after we got Molly either.
Dang. Man, I'm trying to think for I'm trying to think of my
next.
I'm trying to think of my
I'm liking
earliest
Unscripted,
memory.
unscripted. Shut the fuck up.
It's unscripted. I'm trying to think of my early. I think the earliest thing I can think of is like so some like pretext beforehand. My nana used to babysit a lot of kids, and I was one of them. And so she would have like almost like a school, and she would like kind of like teach us stuff. I remember for Dr. Seuss's birthday, she would read us like Green Eggs and Ham, and
Of course.
we would come in early enough that we'd actually have breakfast. And she actually dyed the eggs that we were eating green.
Yeah.
oh, I thought you
I
said
thought
she
you
died.
meant she died.
I
I was
really
fucking
was.
concerned.
Paused.
Oh my god! My heart
Like,
sank. I was like,
pause.
she died.
Pause.
What the fuck while reading it?
That's
and she
the
turned
end.
green.
Carson, you paused at the wrong time because you went, she died, and
She
then took a
died,
breath,
and then
went,
and then she
"The
said she
eggs."
dyed him green. I was like, oh my god!
I was like, oh my
He
god.
meant like DYE, not DIE.
How old
Sorry.
do you think you were in that memory when she dyed the eggs green, Carson?
Wait, what? Sorry, I put the
How
comma
old
in
do
the
you think
wrong
you were in this
place.
memory?
Probably like a good like five or six that I can
Let's
remember.
eat
I don't
grandma.
remember a
no,
lot
he
from-
fucking said, "Let's eat grandma."
What?
Carson.
I don't remember a lot from my like super young, like
Put
4
the
years
comma
old is
in the
where I
wrong
can like
spot.
start to
Dude.
remember.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Another thing. So, did anybody play the V Smile?
What is that?
It's basically the kid equivalent of a GameCube.
No,
So-
you got the fucking Leapfrog. What are you talking about?
It was made by Leapfrog.
Oh,
It was
We
made
had
by
a
Leapfrog.
computer.
It was
We
made
had
by
like a
Leapfrog.
big.
Oh, this
You know
guy.
how like TVs back then were like super like blocky.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
We had
They're
one of
called
those white
box TVs.
computers that were
Oh,
blocky.
we had-
Same.
And it
Yeah,
had
I had one too.
Frogger on it,
And
and,
we had
Frogger on
Frogger.
it, like
There
Snake,
was so many other
Minefield.
games. We had
Yeah.
the thing in our garage forever
Mine
until we
had-
cleaned
Yeah.
it out.
Mine
I had a
had
stick.
2 CDs of Lego City and Lego Racers, and Lego
We
Racers
also
never
had-
worked.
Oh,
We had
that
a little
sucks.
box TV that
Dude, it
kind of
really
loved
did.
setting the PSP up on. I mean, no, the PS2 up on.
Yeah, we had
playing
a.
the Star Wars game.
Oh my God, the
so
Star
many
Wars Battlefront.
Battlefront.
So
too.
many PlayStation memories from my.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Lego Star
Jacob,
Wars.
fucking Little Big Planet is nuts.
Little Big
remember
Planet?
that one
Oh my
level. I don't
God.
know if you remember but the one level. We always try to get you to remember that we
And
could
I just
never beat.
I don't even remember it honestly. We're gonna have
We
to like.
couldn't beat it. It was a lava level. We like you had to keep.
I'm
No,
gonna
we
have
beat
to
it. We
across.
did beat it.
We did not beat it.
Yes, we did.
cannot
I remember beating it
I
because we
don't-
beat
I
it.
don't.
So what happened? We couldn't beat it for like hours. Like it had been like 6 hours of just playing Little Big Planet and this
Literally.
level. And then at some point
Literally.
we beat it,
It's like,
and
when
then we
you're
were
a
like, okay,
child-
let's
When you're a child, you just sit down and you play games for
Jacob,
an
this is when
unprecedented
Nathan-
amount of time.
Like this is when Nathan was like, I don't
Still-
know how
still
old
living
Nathan
in
was
my
at this
house.
time. I don't know.
But
if he
this was,
to be honest.
No, he was.
This
It was his
I
PlayStation.
don't know.
It was his
Yeah, but
PlayStation.
oh yeah, because then a year or two later he left.
Yeah,
And
he
took
moved
the
to
PlayStation
Charlotte.
with him.
He moved to
And
Charlotte.
we were always wondering what happened to your PlayStation.
Yeah, it's because he moved to Charlotte.
Yeah,
And
I
'cause-
remember that now, yeah.
After the 6 hours, we had finally beaten it. And we replayed it the next day because it was a sleepover. And we could beat it first try every time. And we were
No, I
confused
did
on
not
how.
remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. It was wild.
But I remember I was trying for fucking hours.
Oh, yeah. We sat down for so long.
My favorite thing about Little Big Planet was playing as they had the Sonic characters. You could dress up as the Sonic characters. in Little
You could
Big
dress up
Planet.
as so many things, yeah.
I just remember annoying the piss out of Jacob.
And then
just
I
didn't-
got-
Gavin
and
would
then
just
after
annoy
that-
the piss out of me.
After that, I asked my
still annoy
mom
the
if we
piss out
could
of me.
buy Little Big Planet 2 on the PS3. And we did, and I never beat it.
No, we played it like 2 times because that's when that's when our PS3 was in our parents' room.
Yeah, it just didn't seem as good either.
We
Little
would go
bit.
in and play it every once in a while. We played it every once in a while at the first week, and then we just stopped.
Yeah.
It's like a $40 game too.
I know. Well,
Jesus,
yeah, that's
dude.
like that was like at the end of the hype for Little Big Planet. At least in our eyes, like that was the end of an era, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Big Planet
Then we
came
went to Super
out
Smash
like
Bros.
what, 15 years ago?
It was a long time ago.
Jesus Christ!
Came out in 2008. It came out in 2008.
Yeah. We played it like
Did we play the
2010
first
or
one?
something. We played
The
it
first
pretty
one,
early.
yeah. The first one
Not
came out in
2010, but
2008.
like
Then
I was
Little
barely
Big.
alive.
Let me see when
You were sick.
Little
I
Big
was a
Planet
literal
2
pube.
came out.
You were a literal what?
When
Can
was-
you reiterate?
A literal pube.
Little Big Planet 2 came out in 2011.
okay.
That's
Oh
about the
my
time we
God.
were
Over 10
playing the
years.
actual game, the first game.
Yeah.
No, sorry,
Jesus.
2012. I moved to North Carolina in 2012.
Yeah, and then we got the game literally like a week or two. Little Big Planet 2, like a week or two after that sleepover when we played at your house.
it.
Yeah, it was because we had a PS3 and we really wanted to play it.
Crazy. So, I need to tell you guys something.
What?
There's a certain guy in this call that has a YouTube channel.
Who's it?
I think you guys know. I want you to guess his name.
I think we all do.
Hothead
Yeah?
02.
No. It's more of a colder color.
Whale
Ooh,
Bale.
colder.
Whale
Whale
Bale.
Bale. That's water.
No,
No,
it's
Whale
more. It has
Bale.
something to do with like film.
Blue
Ooh,
Studios.
Carson.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey guys, welcome
Yeah,
to the
who's that
AdBreak.
guy?
Blue Studios. If you guys please go over to the YouTube channel Blue Studios. He posts amazing film story content. I promise you're gonna like it.
It's pretty good. The Sonic stuff's lit.
The Sonic stuff is pretty good. Dr. Arson versus Blue Studios soon to come out. Not really sure when, but it's going to come out. And we will
It's
let you
coming.
know on the podcast when it's coming out. But
And when I'll be coming, and when Gavin is coming too.
exactly. But let's get back talking about first memories. I want to hear like the impression that you guys got like when you first met each other. So
Oh God, remember like it was yesterday.
yeah,
Do you know? Tell us all about it, Gavin.
Oh my
So
God.
it was elementary school, Santos Farm Life. Yee.
Jesus,
Okay.
Gavin, it wasn't a cult. It wasn't Delta Phi.
It was okay. It wasn't Alpha Beta Delta Santos Farm Life. Okay, so Santos Farm Life met this weird other kid named Baker Boomerang.
Baker Boomerang.
yeah.
I'm not saying his name because of personal reasons.
So I don't get tracked or whatever. Not like my name is splattered over everything.
Yeah, his name is Jacob Newmark. That kid right below me. I don't know where he is on your guys' screen. The one with the
Below
dark
me.
room.
Not to be confused with Jacob Number.
So we're gonna talk about first impressions. This kid,
Yeah. Jacob Newell.
dorkiest kid ever, but fellow redhead, loved him to death because
I got
just
a
like
good
I
story.
wanted friends and fellow redhead, fellow goofy guy, and
Don't forget
we
fellow
were
Bean.
always on the playground together. Every time we'd see each other on the playground, me, Kai, him, and another guy named Sam. I'll get to him later. We'd always be playing on the playground together, drawing Sonic. I have notebooks.
What a memory.
I used to. I don't have them anymore of just drawing Sonic because this man loves Sonic and like he got me into drawing Sonic.
Dude,
So
I
does.
don't
was
do it
like-
anymore, but as a kid,
you know
I
what?
did.
I lied. Santos
first
Farm Life
impression
was a
of him-
cult.
My first impression of Jacob was just being is just like fellow redhead, goofy guy, and we were both fucking nerdy little kids that deserved no pussy ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
GG.
Sam. No, we're going to go to
Okay.
Sam as a first impression because this kid.
Carson doesn't know anything about Sam. I don't think I've ever brought up
God.
Sam.
No.
We're gonna bring up a later story
his
too
name,
in this.
His name has been tossed around. I just don't know who he is.
Sam was a pre-Carson.
Oh no, there's no later story for Sam. But
pre-Carson.
Sam.
the Carson
Yeah,
Sam
no,
was-
no later.
Yeah,
we
there's
should.
no later. Sam
Gavin,
left.
we should have said his name was Carson. We were like, yeah, we
Oh,
had another
yeah,
Carson
yeah.
before you.
Yeah. We should have. I
Carson
just
too.
can't,
Yeah,
I
second
can't remember. I
one.
can't believe I remember. Sam was Jacob's buddy. I don't know how they became buddies, but they both like Sonic a lot.
I'll get to that
Sam-
when we get to me. I'll talk about that.
I
more.
did not. First impression to Sam. We don't. I've never talked. I haven't talked to this kid since elementary school. But his first impression of him, frickin' disliked the dude. He just creeped me out.
He was
man.
very
He's
weird
so
and creepy.
and weird.
Yeah.
But he's Jacob's friend, so he was just always there when we were hanging out with him. But that's my first impression of Jacob.
Bro, and
And
Jacob
Carson,
picked Sam over us
honestly,
sometimes.
first impression of Carson came in senior year of high school. Didn't know Carson until senior year of high school.
Oh wait, was it senior year? Was it
It was in
it was
Mr.
fall
Nicholson's
semester of-
class.
Yeah, that's right.
Mr. class. First impression of Carson is when Jacob and Carson.
Hey, guys,
randomly
if
showed up in our
the
class.
viewers don't know who Daddy Thickelson is, he was
Oh
a
my
pre-calculus
God.
teacher.
Yeah, he was a pre-calc teacher.
He was
I think,
awesome.
We may have to blur
was
the
the
name.
best.
Just I don't know.
Yeah.
Blur it.
Yeah.
Well,
we
you
could
can
have
keep
to.
Daddy Thickelson.
You
That's
can keep
that's
Daddy
his pretty
Thickelson.
Yeah, Daddy Thickelson.
Okay, we'll start calling
Yeah.
him Daddy Thickelson for now. So Daddy Thickelson was our teacher. Amazing. These
only
two
time
goobers
Gavin
show
someone
up.
called-
Jacob shows up with
called
Carson. I'm
someone
like, who's this fucking kid showing up with Jacob? I don't know him. I was like, I got to know him.
Fellow
So
band,
I
fellow,
didn't really I didn't talk to you much or
theater
anything, Carson,
geek.
when we were
Yeah.
in Daddy Thickleson's class. But like over time, it was like, of course, like you and
On
Jacob were
Discord
buddies.
and
It's not
stuff.
like I could have just like ignored you. I always wanted to like know you, but
Yeah.
then you started
on
hopping
Discord
on
and
Discord
stuff,
with
we
us
started
later and
meeting.
everything. That was like just a few years ago,
Mhm.
and that was my first impression of you.
Yeah,
It's
2
just
3
like-
years now. 3
Just
years.
some kid, random kid
Yeah,
hanging
yeah,
out.
actually,
my
like
best
4
friend.
4
I don't
years.
know.
3 years. Yeah.
What's your
Then
first
theater.
impression
Oh yeah,
of
you guys are theater friends.
yeah
theater.
theater
Fucking theater geeks.
kids? Yep.
Dumbass theater
Yaga.
kids.
I don't know
Alright.
where you guys are on.
So
Yeah,
so what's your
that's
first
my
impression
screen.
of what's your first impression of Kai? I want to hear this.
You gotta do Malachi
right out the
also.
womb. Fucking hated the kid. Oh, you really want to know my first impression of Malachi?
No. You gotta talk about Kai more because I want to know about
Kai.
like the how he exited.
Oh yeah, when we were a C-section.
Oh,
Fucking kicked his ass down. I came out first.
Yeah, we were fighting. It was
fucking
a fit. I remember that.
You guys are
That's my first.
traveling
Actually,
down
no, that's
and you
my
guys are just
first
in an
memory.
intense
That's the first
battle.
memory. My
Fucking
first
in a
memory
fist
of
fight.
life. We literally
I
had
had
a
the
fist fight.
I
out
had
of
the
womb.
cord around Kai's neck. the umbilical cord around Kai's neck, choking him out. I actually did. Weren't we like the umbilical cord was around one of our necks? That's why I think we were C-section or something.
Yeah.
I think
Is
that
that
was
why
one
Gavin
of
is missing something?
one of us
I was
would've been
trying to kill
choked out.
Kai. And then
Dang.
Gavin was just
what
jealous because he
was I
couldn't
saying?
absorb
Oh, Malachi.
Kai.
You want to know my first
Okay.
memory of Malachi? It was before Carson, 6th grade gym class. This random fucking kid
No.
walks in.
7th grade. He didn't move
Oh,
until
7th grade gym class. 7th grade gym class. Random kid walks in, shaggy blonde hair. Kid looks like,
Big.
just like he's big. Yes, he's big. He's creepy to me because it's just some weird
No,
kid,
he
long
had
hair.
the blonde hair like cut where it was
the
over
blonde
one
hair.
eye.
He kind of creeped me out, but we became friends in gym class. It was great. I loved him. I love him. He's great. But he creeped me out as a first impression. I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, "Who is this kid sitting next to me?" But then we ended up being really good buddies in that class. So
Good.
that's my first impression of him.
Yeah, I'll go
Nice.
next because I want to go
Okay.
more in depth about the Sam story.
Yeah, this Sam.
All right.
dude.
So
Good.
when I first moved here, I moved to North Carolina in 2012, and I became friends with. I don't even know why we're doing this, but we're going to talk about it. So Sam was my first friend, and then it was like Lucas. I think Lucas was my second friend.
Oh yeah, I didn't talk
Then
about Lucas,
then
but
I
Lucas
had-
is my best friend to this day.
Yeah, but I pretty much I think I really met Kai and Gavin more through. I guess they were already friends with Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like for me being around Lucas, I kind of like basically ran into the twins. Anyway, we'll get there. So Sam, we were sitting in class, and remember, and we had to introduce ourselves and tell everyone in the classroom what our favorite things was. I was not afraid to tell them that I like Ninjago and Sonic and video games, and the only other person in the room who said Ninjago was Sam, and I went, okay, that kid.
I picked you.
You
Yeah.
now here.
So we became really. I think he has. I want to say he has something, but I don't know exactly what it was. Something along the lines of ADHD.
I liked him,
or-
but he just kind of creeped me out sometimes.
he always had these weird not explosive moments, but these weird moments where you could definitely feel like something was off. Like he was mainly chill a lot of the time that I knew him. And then he moved to Pennsylvania, and then I only talked to him a select few times after that, and then we kind of just. I haven't talked to him since, like maybe 6th or 7th grade.
Mhm.
Oh.
But yeah, that was Sam. He was cool. And we played Legos a lot, and he came over, and he was also a Sonic fan as well. So we played Sonic games and stuff like that. No one's as big of as a Sonic fan as I am. Trust.
No, there's that one kid on YouTube.
Sammy Classic Sonic fan. Listen, he lives in my heart. He lives in my heart.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I gotta talk about the other guys now. This guy named Devin. This guy named Gavin. Their names are so similar.
up. Hey,
Sorry, this kid named Kai. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know who came first, honestly. Gavin. Yeah, Kai was more presentable because his face literally was the shape of a circle back then. Literally, it was like this. Gavin was so ovular back then, like literally,
I
like
still am.
like
Yeah.
I mean, like Gavin, you're sculpted now, so like it's better. You look better, but like back then, you like this.
We're talking about looks, Jacob.
We're
talking about looks.
You had your chance. that doesn't matter. Anyways, Kai and Gavin were some of the goofiest little boys. First of all, they were so short. Like
I could walk under
I
the
was
fucking
tall.
bar.
I was tall. I was tall to them up until high school. I was taller than Kai and Gavin until high school, and like I grew an inch.
We got 5
over.
foot in 8th grade.
Oh,
Crazy.
Yep.
you guys had it down bad. I was.
We were not 5 foot till 8th grade.
8th grade and 8th grade we were 5 foot.
And I was still stunting on kids at sports. Fuck yeah.
Anyways,
They're athletic.
these are some of the goofiest little boys, and they were so fun to be around. We would just like laugh on the playground, and like Gavin was saying, we would draw Sonic. I got these two guys right here in the Sonic. I got Carson. I got everyone in this.
Bro, the swing set.
Hooked
The
on that
swing, remember
Sonic.
the swing set? Bro, that
Mhm.
shit was awesome.
Yeah, we'll
That
have
was our
plenty of
favorite
time.
spot.
We'll have plenty of time to talk about the school memories next episode.
Oh, William
my
Allen.
God.
I didn't even talk about that guy.
Well, we were
Yeah,
mainly
that
supposed
was-
to like keep it in this.
Yeah, in here.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
You're right.
I mean,
I'm
you can-
sorry.
you can
I'm just getting to
incorporate-
like people.
Just do
I'm just getting to
do it
old
for next
friends.
episode.
Yeah,
Next
you can do it
episode,
for the
talk
school
about
Oh
memories.
yeah,
School
school
memories.
memories.
Yeah.
Anyways, like I really honestly don't even remember like my first impressions of Kai and Gavin. Besides, they were goofy and cool, and I associated with those guys because they were red.
Just a bunch of gingers.
We were
Then going over to
always,
Jacob's house.
we were always the triplets.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were.
Oh, yeah.
We were always the triplets.
And
We had a friend named Kyle Gaddy. He's still a friend, but he's like when we're with him, he's also ginger and he looks so similar to us. Like he's our big brother. Everyone says it's pretty funny.
Oh man. And then we'll go down the timeline here. I met Malachi in 7th grade when he used to live in Montgomery County, but then he moved to Moore County, which is where I came from.
Yeah.
For anyone who wants
Where
to
I
know,
resided.
that's where I resided for the last 10 years, up until very recently. Current
Jesus
location
Christ.
undisclosed. Oh, speaking of living in North Carolina for 10 years, I've known Kai and Gavin officially. It's August now, or it's the end of August. I've known Kai and Gavin officially for 10 years.
A
Yeah,
whole
that's wild.
decade.
That's
Jesus.
like-
I am 20. I've known him for half my fucking life.
We've known each other for half our lives now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. So I didn't get a creepy vibe from Malachi, and here's why. So we're sitting in gym class. I think it was the pep
Wait, were you
rally.
in my gym class, Jacob?
I don't remember.
No, it was me and him and another
We weren't.
person.
We weren't in. I don't think I had gym with him until 8th grade.
Well, you said it was a pep rally, so
Yeah,
you
we
probably
were
just
at a pep rally, so we were in the gym. But there was an open spot in front of me down a step, and he came in, and he had if you guys ever remember, he still has that striped hoodie that he wears.
Yep.
Yeah, so he was wearing that, and he walks up, and he's about to sit down, and he looks at me like this, and just imagine me, Malachi, and having blonde hair over one of my eyes, and just goes, gives me the good old chin up.
Yeah.
and then
You
I,
here
ju-
now,
I,
come.
I responded. I responded with the chin up. Best friends.
That's pretty funny.
It was pretty insane. We weren't really best buds, and actually it was 7th grade. I got moved into his gym class. I had I don't know, reading problems, I guess, which is a lie because I'm an excellent
Oh,
reader.
Jacob, no, I was
But
also
we were
in those
putting
classes.
We'll
Yeah,
get to the
the
school
select
memories
reading
next.
classes.
We'll get to those. We'll get to those. Those are so dumb. We'll get to those.
Oh my
That
god.
was so fucking stupid. Oh my
Anyways,
God.
so I really became his friend because we were both in that same reading class, and then we both got moved to a different gym. So like we were kind of grouped up already, and so that was like a chance for us to like talk and stuff. And then like literally over the course of all 8th grade year, as like I started learning more about Malachi, he became a much cooler person. And then at the end of 8th grade, his mom shaved his head bald.
I don't remember that.
Hold on,
I do remember that.
I have that.
No,
I have
remember
that
seeing
picture
him
on.
like that.
I'll have to find it. It's in my Instagram archive. I'll be able to send it to the group chat.
All I'm saying is, let me
Anyways,
get back to Malachi for
yeah.
1 second. Is
Yeah.
that you know like when you're younger and you see people and like you make judgments based off how they look because like you don't see people when you're younger as like an emo kid in 7th grade. Emo, I wouldn't want to say he's emo, but like that hairstyle.
Mhm.
It was just like a first impression of just like that's different.
Bro, because my hair was
It's
it
not
looked like
creeping
this.
out. It was just like my hair's always waved over, everyone else's hair's waved over, and then this kid comes in covering half his face with his hair, and I'm just like,
He's gonna pull out like a pocket.
I
knife,
wish I could
just
show you
ready
my
to-
wish I could show you my grade book.
pocket knife. Start fucking.
Mhm.
Wish I could show you my
I-
school picture book and like of my hair, and I just didn't give a fuck. I didn't care
It was always
because
down
like you were
and
like
short.
8 years old and you're like I don't care.
Yeah.
It was just short and all over the place.
Yeah, he really became my really good best friend. Like, when he started coming over, like when we started hanging out more like after school and on weekends and stuff, and then I told him about how we were. It was basically Blue Studios had just started basically, and we had just started making like films and stuff. And then like I don't remember if I said, "Hey, do you want to be a part of this?" And he was like, "Yeah," but my mom said I can't show my face in YouTube videos, and I went, "Oh, what do we got to do?"
that how it happened?
That's how it happened. I was like,
I remember hearing
what
this.
if Carson, I probably told you this when we were way back, like after Little Mermaid rehearsal in the parking lot, probably is when I think I told you that.
That's a
I remember
good
this.
memory.
No, I remember
That's a
this.
good memory.
That is.
I
a good
remember
memory.
Jacob telling me this a while back. Why?
Anyways, yeah. So his mom said he
I
couldn't
think I remember.
show his face in YouTube videos. So we went down to the basement and found those we found 2 red ski masks. I pulled out one, and that became the iconic Uncle Bubba.
Yep.
And
That's
yes,
dope.
The fucking
Uh,
basement. The fucking basement.
as for
That basement, literally, I'd come over to Jacob's house every day, like during like summer school.
we would just hang
weeks
out in that
we were
basement,
off.
man.
We would literally
That was the
kind of would
hangout
go over to
spot.
Jacob's house once a week or every like day during the summer. We'd go for like a long time. We'd stay over at Jacob's house for a few days.
Like 2
And then,
days.
I swear to God, I would go up into
I
his
just sent
room
the
every
photo.
time, no
Okay.
matter what. And I would always see something new in Jacob's room. Like, Jacob, where'd you get this? He'd be like, I found it in
The
the
basement, yeah.
Because the basement has so much.
Oh my God.
It still had
I was
boxes
like,
from
this
like
camera-
I would play
This
hide and
camera
seek
is
in
from-
that basement, and we would
would-
look for people forever.
Yeah,
But
we
yeah,
literally would.
Yeah, like you couldn't find them.
The best parts of those sleepovers or of doing like hide and seeks is the absolutely squealing that we all had a squealing
my
problem
God.
like in our early years where
Yeah,
if we
yeah.
were laughing or we got spooked, it was just a high pitched
Yeah.
squeal.
And because the that room in your basement wasn't made yet, like you could go
Mhm.
behind the walls and stuff,
you
and
could-
like in them. Yeah,
Yeah.
You could fucking
Yeah.
maneuver in that basement.
yeah.
It
It was big.
maneuverable.
It's a big basement.
Yeah, there's more walls, but there's still I think 1 or 2 open walls that you can get into.
Yeah.
But my dad, if you guys haven't been over, I should have taken you guys downstairs because you would have been like, this is
I haven't
transformed.
been down there in forever, Jacob.
I should have taken you guys down there when you last came over, but my
We'll
dad's
be
like,
back during Christmas.
been moving shit around. He's gonna be making that area into a bar, like where the big
That's cool.
black bookcases. He wants to have a bar, and like the whole basement was always planned to be like a sports bar kind of.
I've really.
Yeah.
That man.
That used to be the
cave.
hangout spot downstairs. I haven't been down there in forever.
Guys,
That's all we
the
used to only
OG
hang out there, and we
try not to
slept
laugh.
upstairs. That was we hung out downstairs, and then when it was time to go to bed, we went upstairs.
Yep. Yeah.
And then you in the little other room.
Yeah, the game
In the den.
Yeah.
at the den. Yeah,
Yeah, not just the Wii U, the Wii.
The
yeah,
fucking
the Wii, then the
do
Wii
you-
U, then the
do you
Switch.
guys
Jacob.
do you guys remember when the shitty computer used to be in the den?
Yeah,
Yep,
I remember that.
yep,
We would play
yep.
Sonic in there, Jacob. I remember.
Yeah, we would.
I
We
And we
broke
watched those Sonic
Three
videos
Knuckles.
with bad words, and we turned it down so your parents couldn't hear it.
Oh
Because
my
your parents
god!
didn't allow that.
That's
Oh
when
my
we
God.
started. That's when I discovered the Sonic Zombie
Mhm.
videos.
Really?
Oh my god!
We watched those.
We
yeah.
would watch. When the fuck did we get to pull in Brendan Rodgers?
Oh my god! We watched
Oh,
Brandon
my
Rogers.
did we get to
pull? Like what did he
No.
say?
We would
We would-
laugh so fucking funny.
We would watch those on your guys' the bad Samsungs.
Oh,
The really
those
slow
phones.
ones.
I had the
And
white.
you guys had the big
phones.
bulky cases.
Yeah.
Guys, I had a flip phone. I can't say anything.
No, you can't say shit.
Bro, we had a touch screen.
You guys had.
But we were
something.
old though. We were older
I
than
loved
most
those
kids now that
phones.
have phones. We were probably
Mhm.
like 13, 14.
I was.
Probably.
And I got my first phone in 8th grade. At the
How old were you in 8th grade?
yeah, I think I was
That was-
13 or 14
I was-
when I got my
I was-
first phone.
14 or 15.
Bro,
I think
But,
I
like,
got it
here's
for
the
my
thing.
birthday, so I was 15
like kids now get phones because like
at 10.
it's dangerous. Like you want a kid to have a phone.
Oh, yeah.
I
I want
mean-
my kid to. If I have a kid, I want my kid to have a phone at like I don't know 8. So he's like not like a phone that he can play games on. A phone that he can call me with if he's ever like in school.
Yeah, a flip
or
phone.
something.
I don't know, man. If you give a kid a phone at like 8, to me, that gives him a reason to shut up.
I've just realized this is a topic. This is a topic. Somebody write
Oh,
that down.
okay.
Yeah.
That's a topic. Somebody write that down for a future episode because we were veering
Yeah.
off the path here.
All right,
So-
all right,
We
all
are,
right.
yeah.
I'm
Keep going
Carson.
on impressions.
Yeah. So yeah, Malachi, best
all
buds.
my first impressions are really what Gavin said was because I met Jacob on the playground on the swing set.
I didn't even
like-
get to Carson.
I know
Nothing.
I'm going quick because you guys already pretty much said how I met
Okay.
you guys. Like I met Jacob on that freaking
Malachi
awesome
is what
swing
you need to
set.
say.
Mhm.
I don't really remember meeting Malachi. I think it just kind of happened because everyone else met him.
I always wanted to. Okay, so Malachi would always go over to Jacob's house at different days and different times. Kai and I would go over to Jacob's house, and I always was asking Jacob. I was like, just get Malachi to skip one more day.
Oh my
so we can
God.
stay and have,
I do
and hang out
remember
with
that.
Malachi. And we never did.
I remember
single
that.
time.
Until we did boys' night.
Until we did
Yep.
boys' night, we
All right.
never hung out.
And
with
that was
Malachi
high
the
school.
same day because
That was
Malachi always
highly-
that
left
was
the day
fucking
we
awesome.
went over.
All right, Carson.
Because he used to go to church and stuff. Like, he used to be
Yeah.
very active with, like, his mom, and they would do stuff. And
All right,
Yeah.
Carson.
No. I haven't
Yeah,
talked
yeah.
about me meeting Carson.
Oh shit! Yeah.
No, yeah. Okay,
Yeah, I
so,
met Carson
yeah.
in calculus.
Yeah, same thing as Gavin. I met Carson in the theater. If you guys know
Freshman
the theater
year?
arts,
theater?
that's a no, not freshman year. Carson wasn't here freshman year,
I was not. No,
Sophomore.
but
no, junior.
I think he.
No, junior.
Junior.
That's right.
Yep.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's when me and him meet. But I actually saw Jacob before junior year.
When we get there, you're gonna have to tell us.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh god.
Okay,
There's
so-
a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Well, he's next. All right.
Exactly.
So, yeah. I thought Carson was cool. So when I met Carson at what was called play production. That's like like when you do your competition show and you take it to the regional and the state level. So I didn't know Carson, but he was the way that it's structured. It was Theater 1, Theater 2, play production. That was like the order that you did it.
Yep.
Did those classes. So you would do Theater 1 your freshman year, Theater 2 your sophomore year.
I was.
Or some people do it differently. Liz did Theater 1 and Theater 2 her freshman year so that she could do play productions. I didn't know that at the time.
Yeah.
I was in the first theater class, and I immediately dropped it and went to a different class because I didn't know Union Pines put me into that class.
No. And Kai has always said that he would have stayed if it was my theater class, but I was in the
I would
opposite
have.
semester. I was in the
But
opposite semester.
I also went to a drone class and I got my drone license. So
yeah, you also it worked out for you basically.
yeah.
Yeah. But keep going.
Anyways, let's see what. Anyway, so yeah, I met Carson play production, and he had been a part of the other theater classes that I hadn't been a part of. So he had his crew, like his group of people that like he did theater 1 and Theater 2 with, and then got into play production. And then I had my group, which we were the notorious ones for the not being like that first. We were the not being like that first group.
Yeah.
That was moving in from Theater 2. And it was so funny. Not even Liz liked me. It was so funny.
Why? Was Liz in Carson's group?
Why'd you
No,
not like
Liz.
it? Why-
Liz
why-
had
why?
already been in play production before the rest of us because she did it early. So she was with the basically the people who were the kids who were a year ahead of us because she had done it early, and she could go.
No,
into
I remember. I
full
always
detail
tried to like
about
get
that.
into like math 1 and 2, the first semester and the second semester, but the school was fucking like shot me down.
Yeah,
It pissed me off.
We don't stand Moore County schools sometimes. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. So yeah, I met Carson in play production. I don't even remember what our first interaction was. I don't know if we never had a scene together in USA.
Yeah, it was an ensemble show, so technically we had scenes together, but we never I don't know, something happened to where we just started talking to each other. I don't even remember. All I remember is in December is when Dr. Arson versus Blue Studios happened. That's the earliest thing I can remember about me and you interacting.
I think that's when it first started. So basically, even though I met Carson during USA and we kind of had been friends, it really started when the next year when we had English class together.
Dude,
And
oh my
we
god.
were sitting next to each other. We all the theater kids were near each other in that class. By the way, there was a lot of us that were doing
Dude,
theater
yeah.
and were in that class.
There was
It was kind of weird.
yeah, it was me, you. And I feel like there was one other person, but I can't remember. But yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't
that,
know.
God, I hated.
that was a
Anyways,
I mean,
Cody.
we're not going to call him by that. People that we don't like, bleep that out. I did not like
Carson, you're
Roger.
gonna have to bleep that.
yeah.
Jesus
that's-
Christ.
I mean,
I
I'm
did
gonna
not
bleep all
like
the
that,
names I
man.
just said
Okay.
too, but dude, yeah.
Anyways,
That
like
was
I
an
was
interesting
like I
time.
was saying.
You don't have to bleep
I
the
think-
friends.
So when Carson, I don't know how I found out about Dr. Arson, the YouTube channel,
No.
but at some point I had known that you did a YouTube channel, and then at some point Carson knew I had a YouTube channel, and then watched some
That
of his
friendship
videos, and
skyrocketed then.
that's basically what happened. And then, like, out of nowhere, like in the middle of English class, I was like, Carson, what if we had a war? What if? And I think that may have been the time that T-Series versus PewDiePie was a thing, and that's where the original idea had come from.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like,
that
what
was
if we
so
did that
long
thing?
ago.
And that was 2018.
Wait. Oh yeah, that's right. No, I totally forgot that we had English class fall semester. I thought we had it in. What is this?
Carson, you're roboting so hard.
Dang, dude! It looks like you guys are roboting. To me, I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, I guess
Someone's
I'm gonna go
downloading.
about. I guess so. Okay. First impressions. Funny story. I met Malachi before I met any of you. I met Malachi for Peter and the Starcatcher, which was
Oh,
Jacob
that's
didn't-
right.
yeah. So Malachi, he was part of
I
the
didn't do that one.
ensemble. You should have. It was fun. But yeah, Malachi was part of ensemble. But I remember seeing him walking around the halls, and I was like, "Oh, he seems pretty chill." And that's how I like judge all of you first. I'm like, "Oh, you're pretty chill." But like when I like actually like talk to you, I'm like, okay, like I get a sense of like understanding who you are. But yeah, when me and Malachi talked on stage, he he seemed really funny, and I really liked that. So I whenever he would like pop up when he would come to rehearsals, it would always be like a good time. So I enjoyed that. And then let's see. And then I saw Jacob. I saw Jacob when I was doing theater 1, he did theater 2, and we were doing a Christmas shows. For my theater 1 class, we did a Suicified Christmas Carol, and I can't remember the show that Jacob did, but I remember him and Malachi, they did a scene together. And they were brothers, and that was probably my favorite part of the entire show, and I thought it was really funny. But
We were Johann and Hans.
yeah, the German brothers. Oh my god! And you guys were trying to pick out a Christmas
We were the
tree.
German brothers. You know what was so funny about that? Is that it was originally Misko had me and swapped classes before we started rehearsing it, and then so luckily Malachi was able to fill that role. I was so happy because I did not want to do it with the bleep with that person.
Dude. Yeah, I definitely understand that.
Yeah. I guess you had to mention the
Yikes.
name. You're gonna have to say it. Carson's gonna have to bleep it. But
Yeah,
then we
in
know from there.
a derogative way, and a negative connotation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I was so happy that I got to do that. I have a video of it, but it is very like low quality. But like you can kind of make it out. But like we worked very hard for that skit to be as funny as it was.
Dude, yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. So that's when I first saw you. But when I like actually like interacted with you was theater, like you said, in play production class. And I thought you were like pretty chill too. And I was like, this guy's, he's not like, I don't want to say quirky, but there's something about him that like was interesting. Cause like I remember
There's something off.
Well, I remember one of the first things was you were with, or maybe you're just passing by, and they were like, "Yo, what's up, Juicy J?" I was like, "Juicy J."
I forgot about. I forgot about Juicy Jacob.
Are
See,
you
that-
talking
that's
about? Wait,
funny.
who was calling you
That's
that? I know
interesting.
those names.
Yeah, I was like, "That's interesting." Okay, and you know that just means
Who
he's
was calling
like
you
a.
that, Jacob?
I'm assuming that just means he's like a.
Those are people in our grade.
Yeah. Yeah,
I can't remember.
I don't
It's
know.
1 yearbook away.
It is.
But yeah, like as soon as I heard that name, I was like, "Huh, that's interesting." I bet there's something about him. And then obviously through English class,
Gavin, you still
Little
have one,
Mermaid, theater, we just got to know each other a little
20
bit
minutes.
longer.
Is it due today?
Before class at 6 o'clock.
Oh, okay. At night.
That's good.
Okay.
Good job, guys. You ruined it.
You
Yeah,
you
kinda
threw
bad.
off my groove. Jesus Christ.
Repeat
My
what you
bad.
said, Carson.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Okay.
No,
But yeah, then
Yeah,
I
I
met.
mean, he could just cut out your lines.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, like
and
they
then,
won't hear me.
True. And then, and yeah, I met you guys, Kai and Gavin, through Jacob when we did pre-calc. Again, I thought you guys were pretty chill, but obviously there was a difference between you two. For Kai, I knew he was the loud one. Like right off the bat, I knew he was going to be the funny loud one, and then Gavin was going to be kind of like the chilled, laid back one. Obviously, when you're two together, it is totally different because you guys just you bounce off of each other. So it would always be funny when there was a joke or something.
Carson, they're protons and electrons.
Guy's fucking
Dude,
gone,
for
by the
real.
way.
He is.
Oh no, we lost him.
Webcam's frozen.
His camera's frozen, but his voice is still here.
Oh God!
But,
5,000 ping.
Oh my god!
You're fine though.
Freaking heck!
Oh god.
Jesus,
Sam
man.
Howell Jr.
What in the
I'm
hell
back.
is this?
Oh, could you guys hear
Oh,
me?
you're back. Yeah.
Yeah,
A
we
little
could
bit.
hear you.
He said, "I'm scared."
I was at 5,000 ping. Oh no!
Boys, we
gone.
lost him.
Oh, he's back.
Hello?
Okay.
Oh, I thought we lost him for good.
Why I lost you guys there? I was at 5,000 ping. I didn't know you guys could still hear me. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. But yeah. Anyways, that was my like initial reactions, and then we just got to know each other a little bit more on Discord and whatnot. And
And then Fortnite. The Fortnite.
oh my
days.
god, Fortnite!
Good old boy.
It was real.
God,
It
man.
was really when we
And
started
CS:GO.
gaming. When we started gaming is when Carson started getting incorporated.
Jacob
God.
didn't. Okay, so this is how this started off. We can go. Carson, you want to go to the
I
Well,
don't-
I mean, we've
last
already
thing?
done a lot
The
of
last
that.
thing.
We've already done a lot.
We,
I mean,
we've,
it's
Yeah.
already been.
We
I
don't
guess
have-
if we, I guess
we
I
don't.
can
We
just
don't
start,
have to like the
let's-
last topic
yeah.
is just kind of general. We're already
Yeah,
hitting our
but-
limit though.
But yeah. But let me say this: when we started gaming, we started out in our own Discord. Me, the dude below me, well, Jacob and Kai. Me, Jacob, and
Dude
Kai.
below me.
Yeah, I forget. You guys aren't on the same cameras. Me, Jacob, and Kai. We started off in our Discord.
Boomer
And-
boy.
Boomer Boy. We may have it had a million different names, and then we
Yeah.
all went into the Insane Society with all my brother's friends. And when me and Kai went over there, we would leave Jacob in the dust a lot. And kind of Jacob was always sitting over there by himself, like waiting for us to get on. And kind of would go over there and be like, "Come over here, we're doing fun stuff." And Jacob was so shy; he never
Oh my
wanted to get
God,
on
He wouldn't talk.
ever in
wouldn't
his
get
entire.
on.
And then when he did get on, he would just mute immediately and just start watching YouTube or editing or whatever the fuck he was doing. But finally, he
I was
warmed
not
up
the
to
muter. I
all.
don't even remember that.
No, you were just never talking.
I
And
was.
then finally, you
warmed.
warmed up, and you were what you are today with everyone in that Discord, and it's amazing. All the chemistry we all have with each other. It's great. And now we've
It's a
all hung
TV
out with each
show.
other in real life too. I don't know if Carson has. Has Carson
Yes.
been
Yeah,
with Jackson?
yeah.
Are you
I can't
dumb?
remember.
Carson's
Are
met
you
everyone.
dumb?
Everyone in
I've
our
met
Discord
every
and
single
everything
one
has
in
met
person.
everyone.
Yes, I
Gavin, the G
Yeah.
Fuel video. The G Fuel video.
Fuck, yeah. I
And not
couldn't
even
ever-
that he's
so the
Carson
thing
has
is-
been over
Still
so many
production.
times.
I know Carson's been over a lot, but I can't.
Yeah.
I could never, for some reason, right
Here,
now,
let
put a
me, let me
memory
give you a
to
memory.
like Carson being
Gavin,
with everyone.
Gavin,
G Fuel,
let me give you another memory. The VR night. The VR, night.
VR. Yeah.
Everyone brought their
completely-
VRs.
even Hunter was there that day.
Yeah,
But
Hunter
he
was
left
there.
early.
Yeah.
But I completely like I couldn't put a face to Carson being there on a big day like that. But yeah, we're all like good buddies and we all hang out in real life. It's great.
Yeah.
But like Jacob warming up to that was genuinely the most awkward thing in the absolute world in this whole
That
world.
was before I had really broken out of my shell, and the only reason why I broke out of my shell was because of theater.
My
Yeah.
parents always were questioning. Every time you came over, Jacob, my parents were like, "Why is this? Who is this kid?" But now they love you. Now they're like, he talks and everything.
I had to grow up a little bit.
Yeah,
Just,
you did.
Just a tad.
It's
Josh
just
is
it was the
inviting
same.
me
It
to
was the
see
same
us.
with
He's been
you.
messaging me.
You gotta tell them about Carson. Carson was the exact same way.
Carson, I don't remember how Carson
That was the
went
exact-
because
I
Carson
got
just
you.
kind of
I got
appearing
you.
every
So
once
here's
in a
what
while.
happened. So Carson would start joining our Discord, and it would be us two, Jacob and Carson,
Mhm.
and then, and then Carson would be in the Discord with Jacob, and me and Gavin would leave, and Carson and Jacob would stay there. And then I think Jacob would sometimes leave with us.
Carson would only join when everyone else got off, besides me, Kai, and Jacob.
Yeah, but if we were in Insane Society, the other Discord, Carson would not join. But as soon as we got off of it and went on to our Discord, he would join with us.
Yeah, he
would.
Then
later on, like, boom, 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 everyone.
And that's when all the Fortnite compilations got made.
Yeah.
One more. I gotta make one more. One last Fortnite compilation. Yeah. For the end of chapter 2. Because I started making them at the beginning of chapter 2. And I gotta make one for the end of chapter 2.
We need to all hop on for a boys' night of Fortnite and get a whole nother compilation.
You'll never believe what's part of episode 3.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Jesus.
We can if Carson, if you want, we can end it there because we are about to hit an hour.
We are.
Or at least on my Audacity.
On my end, I'm at
mine
57.
too. Yeah. I'm at 57 minutes.
I'm also at 57 and a half almost.
57, 26, 57, 27, 50, 20.
57, 22.
I'm exactly a second behind you.
Well, thank you for listening to Basket of Beans podcast. Hope you enjoyed. Everybody say bye.
We tell them when the next episode is.
Bye.
Tell them when
The next episode should be
next Sunday.
out when it comes out. We haven't decided on the dates. Wednesdays, probably. All right.
Now let's all go hop over and play a match of CS with Josh because he's been begging me.